Top 4 reasons to avoid taking ginger. Ginger may be hurting the health of your unborn child. Find out why you or someone else you care about should limit the use of the spice during pregnancy. Hey Hapthies! Today we will be discussing some of the side effects of ginger and why you should avoid taking it if you're suffering from certain conditions. It is generally agreed that ginger is one of the healthiest spices in the world. It is rich in a substance called gingerol, which has been linked with various beneficial properties, like helping with inflammation and infections. It is a popular home remedy for conditions like the common cold and sore throat, while studies have also suggested it may even help people with heart conditions and diabetes. However, like most things, having beneficial properties does not mean that the root is helpful for everyone. There are certain side effects of the spice that should not be ignored, especially for people suffering from certain medical or physical issues. Taking ginger in these circumstances may end up doing more harm than good and can be detrimental to your overall health. In this video, we will be talking about some of the circumstances where ginger can be harmful and cause certain side effects which could be dangerous to your well-being. Please subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the video, and don't forget about the bonus fact waiting for you at the end. But for now, let's talk about some of the top reasons to avoid taking ginger. Ginger may be dangerous for underweight people. Ginger is known for its highly effective weight loss properties. When incorporated in teas and other foods, it can significantly boost your digestive health and make a rapid difference in your weight. It does this by keeping the digestive enzymes in your stomach in check and reducing your appetite, which eventually leads to weight loss. Due to these weight-reducing properties, ginger can be a detrimental substance for people who are suffering from conditions like anorexia or are underweight due to other reasons. People who are malnourished may experience several dangerous symptoms when consuming ginger regularly. If left unchecked, these conditions can lead to severe medical issues and even permanent damage. People who already have a low body mass index may suffer from loss of appetite, an alarming amount of hair loss, and severe vitamin and nutritional deficiencies. Some underweight women were observed to develop menstrual irregularities and other issues when they started consuming too much ginger. Additionally, excessive consumption can cause the digestive system to develop problems such as diarrhea because it accelerates the rate at which food passes through the digestive system, and as a result, our body excretes this waste in an unhealthy manner. In general, anyone who needs to gain more weight should try to avoid ginger. Ginger may be harmful to people with blood disorders. Another thing that ginger is well known for is its anti-platelet properties, which can help thin out the blood and be potentially helpful for certain people suffering from a risk of blood clots. There are, however, instances where these anti-clotting properties can do a lot of harm. One such example is for people suffering from a rare condition called hemophilia. People suffering from this condition find that their blood is unable to clot properly. While blood clots have been generally thought to be harmful, the fact is they serve an important function for the body at times. Blood clots can be especially helpful in the case of a cut or other injury which causes excessive bleeding. Since ginger is a natural blood thinner, it can raise the risk of excessive bleeding for people suffering from this condition. It has been observed that the effects of the bleeding can get significantly worse when ginger is combined with garlic or cloves, as they also possess similar properties. It is also important to consult a doctor if you suffer from bleeding or a clotting disorder. This is because ginger may offset the benefits of any medication your doctor may have prescribed to tackle these issues. People with clotting problems may end up increasing the effects of their anti-clotting medication if ginger is also consumed regularly, while people with bleeding problems may end up reducing the effectiveness of their blood thickeners and increase the risk of suffering from a hemorrhage. Ginger may be harmful to people suffering from diabetes. Ginger is well renowned for its ability to naturally lower the levels of blood sugar in the body. This makes it a great addition to the diet of people suffering from diabetes, as their kidneys are unable to filter out the excess levels of sugar in the bloodstream. On the surface, ginger seems like a great natural option for people suffering from this condition, but the spice can be dangerous if you're on medication. This is because things like insulin and metformin, which also help keep the body's blood sugar levels in check, could negatively interact with the spice and increase the potency of the medication, lowering your blood pressure to dangerous levels, which could cause hypoglycemia. Hypoglycemia is a serious condition in which your body's blood glucose content can drop to extremely low levels. Some of the early symptoms of this condition include shakiness and even loss of consciousness. Glucose is the body's primary source of energy, so keeping its levels in balance is of paramount importance for the proper functioning of all systems. You should avoid ginger if you are on certain medications for diabetes. These include rosiglitazone, tolbutamide, chloropropamide, glipizide, pioglitazone, glimepiride, and gliburide, among others. Since the reaction of mixing ginger with these substances can be very severe, it is important to consult your doctor if you're taking any such medications. Ginger may be harmful to pregnant women. Ginger is often used as a popular home remedy by expecting mothers to ease nausea and help with morning sickness. While more studies are required, some research has shown that ginger should be avoided during pregnancy, especially in the last trimester. Some suggest that ginger may have a negative effect on the sex hormones of the fetus, and it may be a bad idea to consume it without consulting your doctor. Additionally, as ginger increases the likelihood of bleeding and hemorrhages, it is strongly advised that it should be avoided during pregnancy. This is because it can potentially increase the risk of miscarriage and cause excessive bleeding in the process of delivering the baby. This is why it should be avoided at all costs. When approaching the due date, consuming large amounts of ginger can also cause menstrual bleeding in women, which can be bad for the pregnancy. If excessively consumed during the last trimester, ginger can cause premature contractions and even labor. It has been observed that ginger may also negatively impact the body's intake of fat-soluble vitamins and dietary iron, both of which are crucial to the health of the mother and the baby. Most gynecologists suggest that pregnant women should never consume ginger beyond the advised limit of 1,500 milligrams per day. Even then, it is recommended to consult your doctor if you're pregnant and consume ginger, as it may negatively interact with any medication you may be taking. Additionally, very little research exists to suggest if ginger consumption is safe for mothers who are breastfeeding their infants. Due to these reasons, it is important to weigh your risks, pros and cons with a doctor before consuming ginger. It may be wise to avoid it completely to stay on the safe side. Thanks for staying with us so far. We hope that you have learned some valuable information that may positively impact your life. But now, it's time for your bonus fact of the day. Ginger is a very versatile spice that can be used in many forms, such as dried, powdered, or even in supplements. It provides a kick to your food and can elevate dishes to the next level. For this reason, it may have become a staple in your diet and something you cannot live without. The good news is there are several other healthy alternatives you can use for ginger that have different beneficial profiles of their own, while not posing any of the health risks if you suffer from any aforementioned conditions. Some of the most popular options include cayenne pepper, red paprika, and sweet peppers. All of these ingredients will provide your food with a comparable flavor profile to ginger while protecting you from any adverse side effects of the spice. There you have it, guys. Some of the top reasons why you should stay clear of ginger. While the spice has endless benefits, in certain circumstances, it is wise to moderate your intake of even the healthiest of substances. It just goes to show you that every human is different and has their own needs and requirements, so it is important to consult with a doctor before making any major changes to your diet. Thanks for watching, and please hit that subscribe button for more videos that can help improve your health. What are some of the food facts you got in your bag? Please let us know in the comments below.